Three of the deepest minds in history tried to answer one question, and they completely disagreed. Rumi, Franz Kafka, and Fyodor Dostoevsky. What is life? Rumi, the 13th century Persian poet and Sufi mystic, sits in a calm, timeless space. He appears peaceful and deeply reflective, as if connected to something beyond the physical world. Rumi speaks softly. Yesterday, I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today, I am wise, so I am changing myself. He says, "You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop." For Rumi, life is not something you control. It is something you dissolve into. The ego disappears, and what remains is unity, love, and something infinite. But Franz Kafka saw the same life and felt something completely different. Kafka appears in a confined, dim space. The atmosphere feels cold, quiet, and oppressive, as if the world around him is closed and unresponsive. He speaks in a low, heavy tone. A cage went in search of a bird. I am that cage, in search of a bird. For Kafka, life does not feel connected. It feels distant, unclear, and isolating. You can hold yourself back from the suffering of the world, but maybe that is the suffering. There is no clear answer, no explanation that resolves anything. For Kafka, life keeps asking questions, but never fully responds. And then Fyodor Dostoevsky looks at life and faces it directly. He stands in a dim, shadowed space, yet there is a quiet strength in his presence. His expression is heavy, but steady, as if he has suffered and understood something through it. He speaks with depth and conviction. To live without hope is to stop living. He does not turn away from darkness. He moves through it. The darker the night, the brighter the stars. For Dostoevsky, suffering is not an accident. It is part of being alive. The mystery of life isn't just staying alive, but finding something worth living for, even in pain. He holds on to meaning. Three minds, three completely different answers. Rumi sees unity and dissolves into everything. Kafka sees separation and searches without answers. Dostoevsky sees suffering and finds meaning within it. They do not agree, and yet each one feels true. Maybe life is not just one of these. Maybe it moves between them. Sometimes you feel connected to everything. Sometimes you feel lost and alone. And sometimes you choose to keep going anyway.